being a woman in general, right, ladies? I'm just kidding. It's easy. Shut up, bitches. We have everything. We have everything we've ever wanted, and we're still not happy. I think we're the problem.
There's this new viral dating trend that's happening with New York women. Girls are going to Midtown during the week. That's where pretty much all of the finance guys work. And that's where they get lunch. Girls are going to Midtown during the week and taking the finance bros salads from like Sweet Green or Kava or whatever it is that they ordered for lunch, and then go to the name on their salad order, stalk their LinkedIn, and then ask them out through LinkedIn. Like, that's what the slide-in is.
Can I tell you, these guys would be pissed. If I was coming off of like
pissed.
5 hours of working and I'm
back.
waiting for my salad and someone took my salad order.
I have never been married. I don't have any children. I recently turned 47 years old, and I have been a trial attorney since 2011. I was made for this. I love it. There's nothing I would rather be doing than practicing law. It is so intense that it is not made for everyone. Not everyone can handle the intensity of what it takes to be a trial attorney. I've had people quit after one day of being in my office and realizing that they would not be able to keep up with the intensity and the high stakes at the level of the game that we play at.
And in one of the other videos that I did, I talked about Sheryl Sandberg and how she had a program called Lean In. She's one of the former executives at Facebook, which is now Meta. And she had this program that's been going on. It's a nonprofit talking about women leaning into corporate and basically becoming like this woman. But there recently was a study by, I think, McKinsey, the very prominent or a very well-known consulting firm that actually had data to say that women are actually leaning out. And one of the points that I made was exactly this. This woman is a dog. This woman is a dog. She said, I don't have no kids. I'm 47. People come in my firm and they quit the first day. This is the intensity that you need to have in corporate America. Dog eat dog. These people are ruthless. And the women that are leaning out, as the article talked about, they don't have any, they call it an ambition gap. I don't have any ambition to want to get a promotion, especially at the entry level position. Plus, I think it talked about return to work policies, or having to come back to the office was affecting single mothers, and how, well, I got kids, I got responsibilities, I can't come back into the office. Men would find a way, whether you agree with it or not, they would find a way to get back in that office, be right up underneath the boss, and get that promotion. Men do that now, married and single men. And this is what I was saying. If you don't have an attitude like this woman in corporate America, whether you're a man or a woman, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You're going to be one of those people that probably, I come to work, I do my job, and I go home. And I know people like that. I've worked with people like that. I do my job and I go home. Hey, we got this supervisor position. I don't want it. Hey, we got this manager position. I don't want it. We got this executive. You're going to get paid. I don't want it. I'm thinking about a guy I used to work with now. Brother was smart. Be twisting and turning the ratios and the financial data. He was making up metrics that don't even exist. I talked to him. People talk to him. Hey, man, why don't you go for this position? No. Well, he gets paid more money. I don't want it. I'd rather go home and spend time with my kids. So if you're not going to do this, if you don't have this type of ambition, you're not going to survive. And most women do not. They don't, once they get into it. And that's why you hear them say, I don't want to do it. Very few women be talking about, oh, well, I'm a boss babe, I can do it. Very few. Because they put everything off to the side and they go for it. A lot of women don't have that. A lot of men. There's a lot of men out there that don't want to do it either, to be fair.
I'm going to tell you straight up, it's a lot of work being with me. I'm going to make you think. I'm going to make you work. I'm going to make you a better person. I'm really going to help you help yourself. And a lot of people are just not like that. So I really mean that when I say you're not ready for these problems.
And why you pop his balloon?
The beard, very white, not my style.
It's a lot of bed talk on here.
I know, right?
A lot of bed talk.
I know, right?
I don't like your bed either.
I know.
But I was willing to work with it, though.
But
I was willing to work with it, though.
okay.
You could have picked something else, though.
All
Not
right.
the bed.
That's
We
cool.
both bared it.
You talking a lot.
You know
Okay.
what?
Can we move
Don't
on?
act like
We
your
can move
toes
on?
hanging over the front of your shoes. I
Okay.
let that slide.
Oh, y'all try. Okay.
Yeah, it's come from one arm, but I'm just saying. I tried to leave it unpopped, but no problem.
Because what are things you're not going to tolerate?
Prejudice, or like, you know what I mean? Kind of like judging a book by its cover.
Okay.
People be kind of surprised at how intelligent I am, but then sometimes they don't get to get that until they get to get that, and then they're like, now I get that.
That's deep. That's deep. Yeah. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, it would be like probably just building whatever I'm doing. You know, I'm an artist all the way around, so I'm always building. You know what I mean? Whether that's content.
Hey, yeah, we're getting some complaints from the front saying there's a strong order of fish.
Yo, what?
Yeah, so we're gonna need you to dip out of here, you know.
Why did you come up to me?
Oh, yeah, because you just took your pants off, you know, and people right away were like, "Phew, it smells really bad here. I don't know if you want to go home, like, just take a shower."
I'm gonna just cancel my gym membership at this
Oh,
point.
yeah, oh, that'd be great. That'd be.
White people, she looks good. Black people, SB.
She look good.
White people, she looks good. Black people, SB.
Stupid. No?
She bad, Doc. She bad. Stupid B is crazy work.
A man with a plan needs a woman who understands that it's a process. Because everybody want a man with vision, but most don't have the patience that comes with it. Because when he's building, it's not always pretty. There's going to be late nights, quiet seasons, and times where it look like nothing is working. But that's when he needs peace the most. If you cannot handle the process, you don't deserve the promise. You cannot pray for a man with purpose and then complain when he's focused on his goals. Sometimes, no, he's not being distant. He's being disciplined. And a real woman knows the difference. Support does not always mean spending money. Sometimes it means encouraging him, understanding him, and giving him space to build without pressure. Because when a man has a plan and a woman who believes in it, that's power. But when he's building and you're nagging, that's a distraction. So if you say you want a man with vision, learn to value the process that comes with his purpose. Because once he wins, the one who stood beside him will eat with him.
Do you think you'll be better looking in 10 years' time, starting with you?
I think so, actually, yeah.
Okay, you're 28, better looking in 10 years' time at 38?
Yes, yeah.
48?
Yes.
58?
Yes.
68?
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I got good genetics. I'm gonna say yeah. My family's they're healthy, beautiful skin, and yeah.
50 years, 78, better looking?
I would say I'm just gonna be beautiful regardless, you know.
You're 25, better looking in 10 years' time at 35?
Definitely better looking because I'm gonna get surgery.
You're 23, better looking in 10 years' time at 33?
Honestly, yeah, I would say I do have a lot of potential.
I mean, honestly, they might have a point. It might not be naturally, but there's some tools out there to make you pretty much look how you want to look.
When it act like he can't choose between one or two things, sometimes you gotta give him the alternator. Like sometimes make him pick. Like either this or that. Give him the alternator. Stop letting him mislead you and carry on without an answer or a choice that needs to be made. Give him alternators.
Kind of giving like boyish vibes, like a teenager vibes, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a no.
And then choose somebody that's your type. Why is that?
The height. Okay.
Yep. Not to sound like an ungrateful, but I have certain expectations, and flowers in a box is not one of them. Okay, call your florist. Call a florist. Hey, I need this arrangement sent to her house. Going on 1-800-Flowers.com is so half-assed. Like, I'd rather someone do something with their entire heart and soul or don't do it at all. Because receiving flowers in a box, now I have to open this box, unstem the flowers, cut the flowers, put them in a vase. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of receiving an arrangement.
We're living in a time where women have money. I thought that making money was going to solve all my problems, especially my relationship problems, because when I was in my 20s, I had to date guys that had money because I didn't have any. But now that I make my own money, I felt like it opened up this whole new pool of broke guys that I couldn't date before. So I've been doing that. Last guy I dated, I paid for everything. I paid for trips, I paid for dinners. And now that I've sort of been the man in the relationship, now that I've been in your shoes, I now understand why you guys hate us. It's because we owe you so much money. And something happens psychologically when you start to pay for someone, where you start to hate everything about them, you resent them, you start keeping score of everything they do. One night we went to dinner, I spent $200 on dinner. The next morning I woke up, I was like, this is weird. It's 8 a.m. and I don't smell eggs. Yeah, chop chop. Mommy's hungry.
And this is the exact point that a lot of men make. You don't do anything. But once you start doing something, once you start putting the skin in the game, then all of a sudden everything needs to change. Bars. Even those women who talk about having to do all the domestic labor and the majority of the unpaid labor, now that you're starting to have to put skin in the game, you're going out there and seeing what a man has to do, doing that, then having to come home, take care of the kids, you get tired pretty quickly. There's things that you don't want to do. Now, take that mindset and say, with the honey-do list, with the DIY projects, we got to get this done by this, and this time. And you're primarily relying on your husband or your man to do it, taking up his time to do the things that he wants to do. Modern women have a problem separating a man from his role as a husband. Like, do you think I want to be in husband mode all the time? Do you think I always want to be doing for you all the time? Or do I have dreams, ambitions, wants, needs, goals of my own? You think I want to pay for you all the time? You think I want to be running you around town buying this and doing that all the time? No, I don't. But I do it because I love you. Men will sacrifice things and you'll never hear a complaint. But then you'll hear stuff like this where, whoa, I had to just pay for we talk about $200. I had to pay $200 and all of a sudden I'm expecting him to make the eggs. I mean, it's a joke, but she's serious. There's some truth to that. A lot of women talk about this. If I have to pay the bills, then you better be making the breakfast. Oh, okay. So now when a man says, I expect you to cook and clean, it's not so much of a problem, is it? When you're in that position.
Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town. That digs on me.
What's happening with women right now is other women, the world and other women are destroying each other. Y'all literally destroying each other. Y'all not real mothers no more. You're selfish. All you think about is what you want, how you look. Women used to have value. Women, and when women walk in that value, men have to bother that shit. We ain't got nothing about them. Those are the body counts and you feel me?
Are you willing to go out the country within the next 30 days?
I got a lot of work to do in 30 days, yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hold on, so you pop because of out the country?
Yeah, I like to travel and I need who can control his schedule to be available to do those things because I'm not really a person that is work. I'm more about experiences, and I'm at a space in my life where work and enjoying life, they have joined forces together. So unfortunately, I'm not doing anything that I don't love doing. And when I travel, that's also work as well. And I need somebody with an open schedule to be able to do so. Or it's definitely not going to work. I might cheat.
You might cheat anyway.
I might cheat.
You might cheat anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. How you feel about that? Hold on. How you feel about what she said?
This is my thing. I'm working now to where we can go wherever you want in a private. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I feel about it.
I feel like when you don't put in the work, and when I say cheat, for me, I'm saying I've already made this clear to you it's an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't even want to put myself in that position because I already know I'm going to get lonely. I'm going to want my travel partner. And so if I say I would cheat, why would I put myself? I don't want to cheat. That's what I'm trying.
Sure.
I don't want to be outside. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be able. No, I want.
Choice, no matter
but
what. You can't say I don't want to cheat.
This is what I'm saying to you. You choose your destiny. You choose what you want to do. I'm not linking up with a dude that I know can't meet my needs.
So you gonna block it before you even start? Cause
it's not even blocking it. You can't travel. How is that going to work? I'm somewhere every 3 months.
So I was sent a video this morning of this woman talking about how if a man asks you out on a trip, all paid expenses somewhere, that you are automatically expected to give him some ass. You know, no questions asked. He's expecting that and you should be giving it to him. And I was asked, how do I feel about that? And I would have to agree. First of all, I would say, why would you want to go out of town with a man who you're not even attracted to in that kind of a way? Like, stay at home. But yeah, if a guy asks me out and go out of town, I'm going to already have that physical attraction. I'm already like, yeah, that's what I want to do. You know, so yeah, I'm throwing that ass in a circle, throwing it around. And if that's not what I want, if I don't see that with him, I'm staying my ass at home. I might go on an all girls trip. You know what? Or something like that. But yeah, what's the point? Yeah, he's expecting it. I don't give a what kind of man he is. He's expecting it. Now, there are some exclusions to this, I would have to say. But overall, yeah, you getting tossed up, baby. That ass is getting tossed. But how you feel about that?
I'm definitely not gonna sleep with no. That ain't doing nothing for me.
Okay, so how long he got to be doing something for you for?
I mean, you just gotta show me without me asking. Like, just,
show you what? What do you got to show you? You got to pay your bills? You got to what? What do you got to show you?
I mean, you can pay your bills, but it's about the little shit. Like, baby, you can, every Friday you can bring me some roses or something. Like, it's little shit. Then you go on to paying the bill. And then when I ain't got to ask, see, that's the thing. Bitches be always asking. We got to stop asking and let her do. If it ain't doing, just go on.
Well, what do you got to do? You know, because I just want to know, like, for future references, what does a man have to do that you shouldn't have to ask for him?
Be a man.
What's being a man in your opinion?
They know, because, hey, they didn't grow up. They know how to be a man. If a nigga don't know how to be a man, I can't tell you.
That sounds pretty ambiguous.
Oh, well.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I need you to give me some, like, you know, some tangibles, things that you want him to do.
It ain't about the want. Just be a man.
Just be a man.
Yes. The want comes, but just be a man.
I get in the car with him and we going on a date. We trying to do something and you like, I can't find nowhere to park. You ain't no leader, bro. Why are you expressing to me that you can't find no parking spot? Get out the passenger seat, hoe ass, and let me drive. I'm gonna back this slab in. You don't know where to... Oh, there's nowhere to park. Oh, like, is there a valet? Yes. You don't know you can't find a parking spot? Ew.
Did this woman go too far standing on business? I think yes, but I'm gonna let you make your own decision. Wow. So you really went out tonight? Yeah, why? I told you I had dinner plans. Dinner plans with who though? Today is supposed to be our night. 6 months. Jazz, is this? I've been asking all week to go to Red Lobster. I told you Red Lobster ain't really my vibe like that. I wanted to go to something a little bit more elevated. Girl, it's the thought that counts. And we've been together 1.5 years and you rather eat with some old friend than your own man? He is just a friend. Chill. Fur. He invited me to a nice place and honestly, it felt good to dress up and go somewhere classy for once. So you mean to tell me my money not classy enough for you? I've been working double shifts trying to make tonight special. You being dramatic. Maybe if you stepped your game up, I wouldn't need to look for a good time elsewhere. I don't know what y'all think, because me personally, I think this woman was gaslighting her man into taking her to a fancier place. But that's just me.
So here are a few ways that I've unintentionally insulted my wife in the past few months. So a couple days ago, she wanted to go to Starbucks, and I fought the urge to tell her we have coffee and a nice coffee maker at home. So I decided to avoid the argument. I'm just going to take her to Starbucks. We got there, she ordered her usual drink. When it was my turn to order, I told him I didn't want anything. And as we're driving home, she said, why wouldn't I order anything? And that I ruined it for her, and that she wasn't going to drink the drink that she ordered. I should have known that I should have just got coffee, even though I didn't want coffee. It was later in the day. I should know that, caffeine is a little bit more important than sleeping at night. Then we were hanging out the other night and she wanted to spend some time together, so she suggested that we watch a movie. Now she picked a movie that I've already seen 5 times, and she's attempted to see it 5 times, but she falls asleep before the beginning credits are even over. So I suggested to her, why don't we watch a movie that I haven't seen in case she falls asleep? That way I don't have to keep watching the same movie over and over. I should have known that was a mistake and that spending time with her is more important, and the movie we watch doesn't really matter. Lately, she's been talking about wanting to do a bathroom remodel at our home, and I told her that it probably wasn't in the budget right now. She's recently transitioning into being a stay-at-home mom, so the budget's a little bit tighter. So I told her maybe, in the future, we could do that. And I should have known that remodeling our bathroom is more important than paying the mortgage. So it's just something I got to work on. The other night, we went out on a date night. I took her out to a nice dinner. She ordered a glass of wine. I just got her water. I should have known that if she's drinking wine, I need to be drinking wine. If she's not drinking wine, I probably need to suggest that we need to drink wine. I don't know why I thought that I could do something that she wasn't doing because I didn't want to do it. That was stupid of me to even think that.
How old did you just turn?
27.
27. So you smart. You went to college, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, you need to get this right then. I don't want your college to look bad. How many hours are in a day in Africa?
I'm not too sure because I've never been. I would love to visit. 12 hours like in here in the country?
12 hours?
12 hours, right?
In a day, right?
Yeah.
Wait, in what country?
Africa, like everywhere. Isn't it 12 hours everywhere? But I know they're ahead of us. They're a day ahead of us.
Oh, it's 12 hours in a day everywhere.
Yeah, but
it's like where?
24 hours and 7 days a week.
So how many hours are in a day in Africa?
We're going by each day, right?
Yeah.
12 each day.
You almost got there, didn't we?
Bad attitude.
Yeah.
Bad hygiene. I like to smell good all the time. So stuff like that, I like to start there.
Okay. Lana, I'm 40. I popped my balloon because he talked about hygiene, but I'm going to use fitness as part of hygiene, and I'm not going to lie. You bought a toothpick with an egg on top of it. I ain't going to hold you, so you shouldn't be talking about hygiene if you're not going to take care of yourself either.
What's funny, I mean, I wouldn't talk to her based on her response. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, she ain't in shape either, so I ain't worried about her.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's just that sassy stuff. I try to steer away from that because I'm not that type of person. I just walk away from bad energies. That's what she's giving me. So I'm going on to the next. Whenever
you can call on Jesus, but my booty ain't in the front.
I'm glad. Thank you.
What's going over here? Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
What is going on with her? Why is she acting like that? She said he looked like an egg with 2 toothpicks because he said he want a girl with nice hygiene. He want a girl that wash her butt and smell good. She talking about that mean you need to get in the gym, you big ass. How she get that answer from that? She talking crazy because he said he want hygiene.
And initially I popped because you said you're from Atlanta, right?
For sure.
Unfortunately, I just saw this statistic this week that says like 20,000 people with HIV. So I popped for that reason alone. And then the fact that you're a musician is just a no for me.
Wow.
Excuse me? Did she just say his city got what? So she assuming he got it? These girls is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I ain't a part of it. Number one.
I don't know. Them church folk be the worst folk too.
I'm losing my mind.
They be all up and through the church.
Chloe, and I'm 37, and I seen you from the back. Got a nice ass, but I don't like it. It's okay. I mean, you look good though. You gotta don't. It's okay. I mean, if your jeans weren't so tight, it may not look so big, but your butt looks big. Yeah, and then me and you in public together, they gonna be looking at your ass and mine. Okay. You look good though.
That's weird.
Is she someone that's your type?
No.
No. Okay, and why not?
It's what you say, cause she look good.
Thank you.
What are these group of women?
So we do have an unpopped balloon. Let's head on over here.
What am
Your
I
name and age
watching?
and
They
thank you.
did him wrong. He was chilling.
Let's head on.
Can you say this number?
$62, $02, $56, $71, $45, $25, $255.87.
Finance it?
Yeah.
Go up?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take that. We're going to take that. All right.
So you got to break it down in your head a little bit. So you've got the trillions, billions, millions, hundreds, basically 100,000s, hundreds, and then the cents, right? So 6,202,567,145,255.87. Somebody in the comments said, and this is why I don't really be clapping when people graduate. You got to give them time to think about it, Doc.
You men that be coming out here to Columbia, I seen you. I seen you. The secret is out. I know. I know what y'all be doing out here. And you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to be embarrassed. Big ones, little ones, fat ones, in short sets, straight from the flea market. And we back over here in the United States can't find a good black man because he over here in South America living la vida loca. Living, I seen it with my own eyes. I was just sitting there in unbelief. Sitting there in unbelief.
Men, let this be a lesson that cheating is a rich man's sport.
Too broke to be cheating. We get in an argument. You out here trying to get some pum pum. You need to go get some paper. Get your money up. Does your mother have a house that's paid off? Are your kids in private school? No. You think I'm jealous. I don't want you out here. I don't care. I'm mad that you can't pay for everything I want, but you think you can be out here. No, you can't. You need to focus. Why would I want you if you're not focused? You're not even trying to get a life that I deserve. Oh, I need to go get it myself, right? If I go get my money myself and I buy the car and I buy the house, I'm not going to be with you and get cheated on. Think about that. If you want to cheat on me, can you at least afford it? Y'all can't afford to cheat, and that's your problem.
Disclaimer, I don't advocate for cheating, but gonna do it anyway. I just want to break a couple of things down, right? Hear me out. These actions, what she's saying is most women will accept back then in the 1950s. Now it's a little bit harder because women are out earning men and they're making their own money. What I want to say though is women will share you sexually if you are worth a damn. Entertainers, men who are in the limelight, men who are athletes, entertainers, movie stars, rappers, you name it, might have their wife at home and other women on the side. And most of the time, the wife knows about it, but they, discuss certain terms. Don't go out there and make me look dumb. Don't bring home no babies. And don't give me no diseases. Now, at my big old grown age now that I understand female nature and had my fair share of women, I do understand female nature. They will go back to factory reset if you are valuable and worth a damn. If men want to be like you, and most men will want you, that's pre-selection. So, at the end of the day, get out there and strive to be the best. And whatever she was saying will most likely happen to you if you want that. Me per se, just be careful because the more money you have, the more you have to watch out.
I'll give you an example. The same way y'all get jealous of a PlayStation or an Xbox, not because it's just an inanimate object can take your man, but because it takes his attention and it makes him happy and it makes him excited and it takes time away from you. So do you ultimately hate the game? No, not really. You hate how much time he spend on the game and the less time he spend with you. That's how men feel about y'all going off to do these jobs and these careers. They don't hate the job or the career. They hate that it makes you a different version of yourself that takes you away from who he needs you to be inside the house. And because you look at it from a woman's perspective, perspective of this must be jealousy, right? This has to be jealousy, because if I'm a woman, I'm jealous. I'm jealous that you don't know. A man don't operate in jealousy, but it's envy. And it's not envy like he don't want you to be the best. He do want you to be the best, but he wants y'all to be the best. And as a man, when we go out to get more, we get more so we can have our family do less. I want more money so my family can do less. I don't want more money to do more for myself. And it's because we get called selfish buying ourselves a new pair of sneakers or treating ourselves to something one time. But all of our efforts is literally to provide for the family, where though the woman start getting more, yeah, she might buy you more gifts, but what it does to her mindset, what it does to the energy in the house, what it pulls her away from, oh, I'm tired, I had to work all day, I don't feel like cooking, I don't feel like, now all the day I gotta manage all these, I don't feel like, when I didn't feel like you working. You understand what I'm saying? So when they say a man getting jealous, men don't compare themselves to women in that way. And for the men, if it is the exception of men that's out there, they're not on what we on. So stop grouping us. Stop y'all in the situation. That's not on. We're not on that. No man that's standing on 10 is going to be jealous of a woman or even envious of a woman in that way. The envy comes behind the situation, never the person, never you. The nigga don't want to lose his girl to a career. He wants you. He love you. That shows care. If you want a motherfucker, you want to do what you want, get you a motherfucker that don't care about you. The only man that's walking this earth, that's what let a person do anything they want, is a man that don't give a no man gonna let their kids do anything they want. They're not gonna let their mom do anything they want. Because it's got to make sense. It's like, I care about you. I don't want to just see you do some dumb shit that's going to your life up and I can see it, but it get mistaken. You want to control me. You want to do this. You want to do that. Then when I stop caring, it's like, why would you let me do that? It's like, yo, what the? So ladies, I'm not saying that you might not feel that energy of envy coming from your man. You might. Because that nigga probably really don't like that job. You probably hate everything about it. And I'm telling you why. Because of what it does to you. And what it does to you is affected what it does to y'all. Remember what I said, to you, not for you. You confusing it. You think I'm talking about what it does for you. We're not talking about what it does for you. We're talking about what it does to you. And that's the part that men envy. They don't like that. What it does for you is amazing. It makes you be able to do this and do that. You can be self-sufficient. You got your own shit going on. You don't have to wait around. That's cool. But all of you doing that is basically just to rub it in the man's face. I don't got to sit around and wait on you. If you can find ways to manage both, man won't say. You could go out, do you, and still come home and make sure you're taking care of what you got to take care of. You would never hear a man complain about it unless he's just on something, and that'll be the telltale sign. No man gonna be like, yeah, my girl work hard and work hard in the crib. I hate her. Like,
if you guys haven't heard about this, but you probably have, Bonnie Blue just got arrested in Indonesia and is facing like 15 years in what is being described pretty degenerate prison conditions. But here's the thing, I'm warning you guys, this is only about to make Bonnie Blue 10 times worse. Because the truth is, it's just clickbait. She's just gonna be deported. Nothing's actually going to happen. Indonesia is like ridiculously harsh on charges that have to do with her spicy industry. But according to Western standards, she didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so she makes barely legal content. Yep. Is she the first one to do that, or did a lot of people ask for it? I'm sorry. What are the top search results on all of the main websites? And to that effect, how does she even have a career? How does she have all of these views? Oh yeah, because people are watching, because whether you guys want to admit it or not, a lot of you guys are contributing to this. So once she gets deported and is on her bang bus back to Australia, she's only going to amp it up. Miles agrees. She's just as addicted to the highs of this as her audience, and her tolerance has been destroyed. She needs nothing but the most extreme scenarios now. 100 dudes as a snack for her, 1,000 a light dinner. She is gonna keep going until everything that can possibly prolapses. And we have only ourselves to blame. We built Bonnie Blue. We built her to the point that we can't destroy her. Indonesia was the only one who possibly could, and they're gonna let her go. And it's gonna keep getting worse because Bonnie is only walking so that the future ones can run. Bonnie Blue is just a symptom of this. The only way this actually stops is if we ourselves chill out and stop being degenerate corn consumers. Bonnie Blue isn't the reason that Barely Legal is such a top search. It's you guys.
Unfortunately, I think she has a point. Modern women, they're so, I don't want to say starved in Bonnie Blue's case, but for modern women, they want so much attention to where basically they are starved. I'm starved for attention. I want this and I want it now. And honestly, I'm willing to do anything. I'm willing to say anything. I'm willing to be anything. I'm willing to wear anything in order to get that constant validation, in order to get that constant attention. I'm going to do it.
Women are, especially liberal women, are
not doing well. You see the highest rates of mental illness among single liberal women. And it's because it's a philosophy that pits women against their own bodies and against their own children. Feminism coaches women to reject their bodies, reject the natural realities, especially of their fertility, especially of their reproductive capacity.
So her body count when she started being a flight attendant was just 1. Her body count 1 year after being a flight attendant in America, 12 white men, 4 brown men, 2 black men, and 9 pilots. So now she has a total of 27 body counts. You see, the thing is, we've lost shame in our time, because it's one thing to do this, it's another thing to so proudly come on social media and talk about it in a way that it's almost like an accomplishment. That's the difference between the old generation and our generation. The old generation had shame, and shame can rightly help you be more morally upright because you have a sense of guilt. I'm not a fan of stereotyping people, but the truth is that certain stereotypes have an element of truth in them. Now, are you going to blame a man who watches this and his stereotypes about flight attendants are reinforced and he's like, I'm not going to marry a flight attendant because oftentimes they are very promiscuous? Shame is really, really lacking in our time. Good luck to all the men who are searching. The streets are really, really slippery.
Feed me, freak me. Like, hey, what up, Q Parker? Feed me, freak me, and be a fan of me.
That's my jam
Yeah,
too.
you do that.
It's a wrap.
Oh,
It's
wait a
that
minute.
easy.
Okay, I don't want to mess up y'all interview, but if we can find that,
Yeah.
we're good. Okay, so the feed me part, cool. Freak me, cool. It's the fan of me.
That's the part
That's
women
the part.
struggle with the most.
Okay.
And that's the part that don't cost them any money to do. Exactly.
Why, though?
It's
Why?
because they think too much. What I have my clients do is I make them choose 3 laws. And these are laws, like you said, it can be basic. I don't want someone that cheat, we know. But it needs to be something very specific to you. Because if you get what you want from him, it should be very easy for you to be a fan of him. For you to stroke his ego. I always talk a lot about, like, people will be like, you say that? When do you say this? When do you ask this question? It's too soon. I'm like, why is it too soon for you to let someone know that you went on a date with, that you had a good time? Or I really enjoy being in your presence. What? Exactly. They assume that you saying these things means that you're chasing them. yeah. So if they have that type of mindset, they can't be your fan because they think they're not supposed to say these things. They think they're the ones that's supposed to sit here and you continue to come and you shower me with love and you take me out and you enjoy my company. It doesn't occur to them that you guys want reciprocity. Yeah. So the fan part is the most difficult because to them, they think that's your job.
What are the rules of running a train?
No flat backing. Oh, yeah, no flat backing. Doing missionary with a runner is just wicked. Okay, no, we're not about to do that. All right, you staring all in that lady's eyes. She's soulless. Oh, she don't care about nothing. Look what she letting us do to her. Okay, stop playing. Also, don't be taking your time. You know, you want to, hey, she a freak, y'all. Yeah, we know this. Okay, we want our turn with her. We over here trying to seesaw her and you want to make love to her.
This is a sick Negro.
Good morning. It's been a minute, but on today's episode of the dumbest that say on the internet.
You better not be a man coming to my store with a woman because I will make you pay. I will literally tell her to put her phone and her card away and make you pay.
Excuse me? You talk about put my card away. I'm going to tell you to put your card out and go to the doctor and pay that copay to get that bump off your lip. It's always us that look like Joakim Noah talking. If y'all don't know who that is, go Google that. He shoots disgustingly free throws. It's always a broke in a business. Don't worry about what's in our pockets. If I want to buy my $7 drink, I'ma do it. Y'all don't even know. Be spending bread on us, for real. The least I could do is buy him a drink. Mind you, he probably gonna fight me to buy this drink for him. That's the problem. Don't worry about what we got going on over here. You could always tell when I've never been loved before. You can always tell when it only gets from the back. And that puss is so whack that they had to spit on your back to get the fuck out of there. You can always tell. Matter of fact, you want a clock whispering, go there and make me a creme brulee latte and shut the fuck for me and mine. I'm paying for whatever I want to pay for mine. Don't worry about it with money in her pocket. You is always broke trying to worry about what we doing. Shut the fuck up and go make my drink. Imagine us telling me to put my money away. Now I'm on CNN for beating up a barista. Baristas nuts.
If a man wants to take me on a date moving forward, I now require a $100 refundable deposit on a date. Hear me out.
Turbulence, people.
It's not a lot to hear. You guys make silly statements. You guys want people to adhere to these silly statements that you make. And men are, quite frankly, honestly and truly, they're tired of it, man. Y'all don't have a lot to say, if anything. The stuff that comes out of your mouth, let me say y'all don't use your education like you should. Let me say it like that. Y'all are not using your education in the way that you probably need to. You're not making good financial, good common sense, good critical thinking use of your education. If this is what you come to, if this is the conclusion or the thought that you've come to in dating, in order to find a good man, you lost the plot.
I don't understand why people wouldn't hit on each other at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You're there at the same time, at the same place with the same healthy hobby.
Yeah.
And you know what you look like.
Right.
You've seen each other in real life.
Yeah.
Would you rather get hit on at the club? At a bar?
You meet somebody at the club, it doesn't go well. All right, you go, whoop-de-doo, you go to another club. Most people only go to one gym. So if you go through, you meet somebody you like, you start talking to them. What if it doesn't work out? Now you guys go to the same, now you got to see, it's awkward. All right. And another thing is, the guy that you probably want to talk to, he's got enough coochie. He's got a plethora of coochie. I'm pretty sure you got a guy in mind that you're talking about. You want him to come up to you. He's ripped probably. He's probably killing it on the apps, to be honest. And he doesn't need to ruin his gym experience by another failed talking stage. Why you want him to do that? Ma'am, just go to the club or get on the apps like everybody. You probably a super user. Let me see. Yeah, you a super user. You're a super user.
Okay, got a scenario. This one says, after 2 months of dating, I told this guy that I wasn't ready for a relationship. He responded, "It's been great. Hope you have a good one." Then he blocked me. No pressure applied and no effort. I am devastated. Who gonna tell her? First of all, we just way too old to play this game. When you like somebody, you like somebody. You show them that you like them and vice versa. Like, you playing a game and him making you eat your words, that's your fault. If what you wanted was that man, that's what you should have been saying. You shouldn't have been telling him that you wasn't ready for no relationship, when in reality, that's exactly what you want. Look, if you wanted him to chase you, you failed. You need to figure out whether he Tom or Jerry. Right now, he sounded more like Jerry than Tom, because he ain't chasing you, sweetie. I was always told if somebody want to walk, you let them walk right out your life. Because see, what we not going to do is you tell me that you don't want to be with me, and then I stick around and try to change your mind. I don't think devastated was the right word. Embarrassed, foolish, maybe even a little hurt. I'll take that. But devastated, you shouldn't be. Because you did this. Moral of the story is, say what you mean and mean what you say. Because the person you playing that game with might make you eat your words. Now, what y'all think about that?
Hey, would you be up to going out to eat tonight?
Not tonight, sweetie. I really want to finish this stuff up.
Okay, no problem. Wait, are those your welds?
Yeah, why?
Those are really nice.
Thank you.
That's really impressive.
Well, I mean, it's solid wire. Shielding with C25.
That's so technical. I don't even know what that means. I'm impressed.
Well, I mean, there's different ways to do it. I don't think they're that bad.
They're not bad at all. I think they're amazing.
I mean, I do what I can,
Well, we'll figure out something for dinner. I'll let you get back to work.
Well, I could probably stop for a little while. We could go to town and grab something to eat.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Glad you thought of that. I'll go get ready.
Let me ask a question to any woman watching this. Has nagging your man ever worked? Then why are you doing it? And I think the reason why is because a lot of women don't actually understand male psychology. Men don't respond to being nagged at. They respond to feeling valued. If you make a man feel valued, then you can get whatever you want from him. And the way she does this is she expresses curiosity about what he's doing and expresses admiration. And the key part here is it has to be something he's good at or it's part of his work. Because when you start kind of showing respect and curiosity about that, it really disarms guys. It makes them so much more receptive. And if you do this, then you can get a man to do whatever you want.
If I get a strike, you get to hit. You get to hit. Are you ready?
I don't want to hit. I don't want to. Gutter, please gutter. Please gutter.
So what does your initial first date look like with a man?
My initial first date is asking him where he wants to bring me. And daytime, is he a planner? So I will know kind of where he's at and what he has in store and what type of life I would be walking into. So my initial first date would be up to the man. I would not want to be the one planning that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I wasn't saying like plan, like what type of stuff would you like to do on the first date? As far as, are you into?
I want to do what he wants to do.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm there to learn him,
Yeah.
and I'm there to know him,
But he got to learn you too, though.
and he'll learn me when I walk into his world.
Okay. God damn. Okay.
But walk into my world first.
Mhm.
I'm not providing a world for you, so
Not at all.
my world really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters to the extent of what have I cultivated?
Yeah.
Have I nurtured my world? Where can my world take him, right? When I enter his world. So that's why I won't present the preconceived notion of what I want to do, because he might show me something new, and now I just
Right.
limited myself
Yeah.
to what I'm already exposed to, and I never gave him a chance to step me into his world. So
Damn. Okay. Can we bring her up here or what?
In an era where most modern women choose the bear, this is what real power through your femininity looks like. My G's, when you vet a woman, pay close attention to her word choice. For her words or her language will tell you exactly how she views and respects men. Disrespect belongs to the streets, but respect deserves protection, provision, and investment.
I see. I like that. I really do. That's wow. Wow. That's wow. I like that. Yeah, that's what she's saying is, I still matter, but I want to see how you maneuver first. I want to see how you run it first. You're supposed to be the leader. I want to see how you lead. What do you have in store? You make the first. I'm saying I want a man to make the first move. You make the first move. That's what I'm looking for. And she's saying it in such a way that's not, well, show me, tell me, you got to put up. No, it's like, well, no, and she reiterated to him, I hear what you're saying, but I'm looking for the man to lead. I want him to lead. This is going to be important, right? So I think, the way what she conveyed and the way that she conveyed it, I think that's fantastic. I do. And I think, honestly, I think there are a lot of women out here like this that say this and they actually give men the space to lead. I mean, they ain't perfect now. They ain't perfect now, but they give the man the space to do what he needs to do, how he needs to do it. They might have some questions. They might have a lot of questions, but at the end of the day, they let their man go ahead and do what their man's trying to do, and they follow along, and they follow behind him and start planting, and like she said, cultivating. I've been cultivating my world. I'm going to bring skills that I've been doing in my life to his vision. I've already been working. I've already been running it on my side. I got a house. I got a job. I know how to take care of myself. My hair and my nails are done. I know how to do all that. I'm going to follow behind his vision. I'm looking, and that's what she's doing. I'm looking at him. I'm observing. I'm vetting him to see what he's got going on. And I'm going to take what I've done and run behind him. Oh, I see that, he got a little bit in this area that he needs to improve on. Hey, babe, I need you to do X, Y, and Z, or maybe you should try doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, like she said, he was probably limiting himself because he didn't know. So he starts doing it, and you're like, man, my girl showed me X, Y, and Z, man. I had never even known it. I think Charles from Forte, he's got a channel, does social commentary like this, and he also does political commentary. Go check him out on YouTube. He said something like this once, where he said, fellas, let your girl take you out for your birthday. Your wife, your woman, let her take you out. She's got some stuff planned, probably that you never even experienced before. And he was saying, man, for me, I didn't really want to do it. I didn't really want to go out for my birthday. But what she put on for me, what she did for me, I really appreciate that. And I really, really had a good time. A woman that knows how to do that versus some things I've heard about or I've seen about a woman basically on his birthday planning out stuff that she wanted to do. That's what it was. She wanted to do that. And she just brought him along under the guise of it being his birthday and her wanting to show him something new. And he got upset. He was like, well, maybe let's go do this over here. This is what I really want to do. And she ignored all of that. That's not what we were talking about. Don't ignore what your man is saying. Listen to what he says, know what he wants to do, and try to improve on that experience. This is the type of woman that a lot of men are looking for. Fantastic response.